Hey all, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking Channel. I'm Darren, and today I'm going to cook me a chicken, but I'm going to use the Pit Barrel Junior. I haven't used that in a long time, but we're going to cut this directly in half, and we're going to do two different kinds of rubs today. So let me get this out of the package and get it cut up, and I'll be right back.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
All right, I'm back. Got these chickens cut up. I did take the backbone out, just like I would if I was spatchcocking it, just because I want these chickens to be pretty even. So if I didn't take the backbone out, you know, one would have the backbone, one wouldn't. So I did take the backbone and the neck and all that out. Unfortunately, one of these guys, a little wing, got cut off during processing, I guess. But I am going to sous vide these first for a couple hours. And what I'm going to do with the pit barrel is just make sure that they get enough smoke, crisp the skin up. So since I'm going to be hanging these up in the pit barrel, you know, I want them to kind of be about the same size. I am going to be using two different rubs today, and just to test them out, because I just got a shipment in from Atlanta Grill Company yesterday. One of them was the big chicken rub, so it's their poultry rub from Atlanta Grill Company in Roswell, Georgia. You can find them online at atlantagrillcompany.com. And I also ordered some of the Meat Church Honey Bacon Barbecue. It's a limited time only rub that they put out, and it's kind of a sweeter rub, and this has got bacon in it. It's a honey bacon barbecue rub. So I thought that'd be cool to try one more of a savory type chicken and one more of a sweet type chicken. So we'll see how those turn out. So one of these is going to be savory and one of these is going to be sweet. They're both going to be in the pit barrel. So we're just going to see how this turns out. So let me get these seasoned up, and then we'll get them in a bag, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to use the big chicken rub first from Atlantic Grill Company. And just like always, we're just going to get a nice even coat on it. And we will put a little bit more on after they come out of the sous vide bath, just because we know that the purge will knock some of the seasoning off. This has got a lot of herbs and savory spices like onion, garlic, basil, rosemary, thyme. Smells really good. I'm going to do both sides, front and back. Okay, then we're going to do the honey bacon barbecue from Meat Church and see how that turns out. Ooh, well, this one is a little bit more granular, and since there's not a lot of herbs in it, it comes out a lot quicker. But it is, you can smell the honey, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna get these in a vacuum bag and to get them tossed in the sous vide. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to get my pit barrel lit. Got my cherry and pecan wood in the basket. Got my few coals in the chimney starter to get going, and then we're going to get this started. All right, guys, my starter is up and it's nice and hot. One of the good things about pit barrel also is they give you a set of these really nice thermal gloves, so that it's easier for you to just go ahead and grab your charcoal basket here to put it in. I'm going to go ahead and just dump these hot coals right on top. Then I'll go ahead and grab my basket and put it right here in the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and put my rebar bars in. Because these actually help with the airflow. put the lid on, and we're just going to let it sit there, and that's it. Just going to let that come up to temp. I am going to put my Inkbird thermometer on it, so when I get back, I'll show you that, and I'll be back. As soon as this is up to temp, we'll throw our chicken on. As you can see, got my Inkbird hooked up to the pit barrel. It's my Inkbird Bluetooth barbecue thermometer. It's reading just over 240 right now. It'll probably tap out about 250, 275. I'm going to go ahead and get the chicken on, and we're going to put the meat probe in the chicken so we can monitor the probe, and we can monitor that with our Bluetooth app on the Inkbird. So, all right, I will see you guys inside, and we'll get this chicken ready to throw on. All right, guys, chickens are out of the sous vide. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more rub on them. Just a little bit. I didn't, we're not patting these dry or anything, because I want that moisture on the chicken to grab that smoke when it comes out. I think that's great. All right, so I'm going to show you how we're going to do these hooks. I'm just going to use one hook for each one. I'm going to put it right deep into the breast here, like right under where the wing is. And that should be able to hold it right in place real well. It's going through some bone there as well. So, and these are just going to hang up right in the pit barrel. All right, let's get them out there. I'll be right back. Just going to take that off. And you see what we're dealing with here. Got a nice fire going, nice smoke. We're going to hang the chickens right on that rebar. I'm going to put one on each side. Just try to make it so they don't touch. I'm going to hang it directly over the fire. And I'm going to put my food probe just in one of them. We don't need to monitor both of them. So I'm going to put it in this one right here. I'm just going to monitor the breast. Get it deep in there. And that's it. You see how I got them in there? And we will be back in a few. Alright guys. Chicken's sitting at like a 160 internal. And the pit barrel saying it's at like a 186 or 286 right now, cooking temperature. I'm going to pull one of these off using my handy dandy grabber here. It's looking pretty good. I might keep it on there just for a few more minutes. It's dripping some fat there from the skin. I think it needs a few more minutes on that skin. All right, we're going to leave it in there for another 10 or 15 minutes, and we should be okay. I'll be back. Well, there you go, guys. It's time to eat. Look at that. Got your savory, got your sweet. Looks pretty good to me. Grab me a fork and cut me off a slice. I'm going to take a piece of breast, like right from here. I took them off. The thermometer internal temp was right at 165, and the pit barrel got up to about 280. No adjustments. So look at that. Still juicy, really sweet, different flavors. No, it's not spicy at all. Real good. I like that one. I'll have to do that with some ribs. All right, let me get the savory one here. Looks a little darker there, doesn't it? Oh, it smells really good. Nice and steamy. Nice garlic and herb blend there. Love it. Man. Both of these are good, different flavor profiles, but pit barrel put some good smoke to them. Like the way they came out. Check out the Pit Barrel Jr. I'll have a link below for that. Check out the Meat Church Honey Bacon Barbecue. and check out the Atlanta Grill Company's the chicken rub. And I'll put a link for all this stuff down below. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you like this video, guys. Subscribe. And check out the new Fire and Water Cooking podcast on iTunes and Google Podcasts. Anywhere you can find a podcast, you'll see us now. Got some good guests coming up here soon. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.